Police Department's policy to keep disciplined officers stripped of their badge, forced to sit in the lobby at headquarters doing nothing for months at a time.
Now tonight, top police brass say it is not a waste of taxpayer money, but in their mind, a benefit to the community. Fox 17 Sabrina Hall is in the Fox 17 newsroom right now with what Deputy Chief Brian Johnson has to say.
Yeah, when it comes to these officers who are just sitting in the lobby, he says he can't talk about their particular cases, but basically what he's saying is that they can't be trusted to do any work at all.
As Fox 17 continues to see Metro police officers stripped of their badges, sitting day after day in the CJC lobby with nothing to do, we had to ask, is there any kind of work they can do?
For the ones that we believe can do work, they are put in those assignments. We have officers in alternate assignments. For ones that are accused of things that we don't believe it's in the best interest, then they have to sit in the CJC.
Deputy Chief Brian Johnson won't go as far as to say these officers are the worst of the worst, but says their honesty and credibility have been called into question. He says that's why these officers can't even answer phones while their cases are investigated. But while these officers are accused of policy violations, we found a former officer accused of rape had worked at the Warrants and Records Department. Dozens of people have written Fox 17 saying having these workers sitting around is a waste. Johnson says it's responsible.
But we take allegations of department violations and we take allegations of criminal misconduct for police department employees extremely seriously. And I think that's a good thing. That's what the public would expect us to do.
But the Fraternal Order of Police says some officers have sat here in this lobby on the taxpayer's dime for as long as a year. This man's been here since July, still waiting to find out if he can keep his job or just get a few days of suspension.
The reason the investigations take that long is we want to be as thorough as possible. We want to make sure that we're giving the officers every opportunity to clear their name.
Deputy Chief Johnson is speaking on behalf of the Metro Police Chief, Steve Anderson, who is out of town. Some officers accused the police chief of creating this CJC assignment, also known as the Green Mile, as a way of shaming and intimidating officers, often forcing them to quit. Johnson denies that, saying this is not a punishment, only a holding place for cops in question.
But do they deserve to be down there?
Well, whether they deserve to be down there, I mean, they haven't been found guilty of anything.
That's what I'm saying. And then they're waiting there for weeks, months to find out if they are guilty.
Well, what's your alternative?
Now, I came up with a couple suggestions that were quickly shot down, but the deputy chief says if you have some suggestions, he'd be happy to hear them. Reporting live, Sabrina Hall, Fox 17 News.